So on Friday's show, when we did a live stream, when we did a show, Hard Lens Media, we talked about the vandals that are destroying, or at least, again, no one's acknowledging climate change as taking down the flock cameras. And apparently, in the great state of Texas, shout out to my Texas people. That's right. You're getting a shout out from the latte, vote blue, no matter who city, Chicago. A chainsaw vandal, a Texas chainsaw hero, is targeting flock cameras. Now, the thing is, I'm just going to say this Texans, you don't have chainsaws that can do that. It's climate change that's knocking down flock cameras. Okay? Like, I know this is controversial, and to a lot of people that question climate change, the evidence is abundantly clear. The high speed wind at razor sharp velocity is knocking down flock cameras. And when you see people running away from the flock cameras, they're running away from climate change. I'm a YouTuber, and I'm in front of a camera. So I know things. That's what's doing it. It's climate change, nothing else. So stop debating. Stop arguing with me. But apparently, here's what's going on in the great state of Texas. And the police in Houston are struggling to locate an American hero who managed to cut down multiple, not one, multiple flock cameras in a single night. He is our Texas Chainsaw Massacre hero, whoever he or she may be. It could be a guy or a gal, or maybe a gaggle of Avengers.
We're at the intersection of West Holcomb and Morningside Drive. This is one of 4 intersections where investigators say these flock license plate reader cameras were cut down. In fact, this evening, you can still see a pole lying on the ground. After receiving a tip from a resident,
that looks like climate change. And who tipped? Who snitched? It was Trey.
See a pole lying on the ground. After receiving a tip from a resident, KG11 spent the afternoon visiting all 4 locations in Houston's Old Braeswood neighborhood where flock license plate reader cameras were cut down. We also obtained a copy of an email sent to residents just hours after the vandalism. According to the Neighborhood Civic Association, all 4 cameras were damaged sometime between 1 and 3 Saturday morning. Each steel pole appeared to have been cut with a heavy-duty saw about 18 inches above the ground, while the cameras themselves were carefully lowered to the ground and left largely intact. Today, Houston.
It was the wind that gently chopped it down and gently lowered it down. Listen, okay? I'm going to be a smug, arrogant prick here for a second, all right? And this is why people subscribe. It was climate change. It was climate change. It was climate change. That's all it was. What evidence and proof? Come on, man. Can't you take my word for it?
Police told KG11 it is aware of a growing number of incidents involving flock cameras being vandalized across the Houston area. This particular case, however, is being investigated by Harris County Precinct 1 Constable Alan Rosen's office. Rosen says investigators are still trying to identify who was responsible while acknowledging the broader debate surrounding the technology.
So why are we talking about this? Well, because folks, unfortunately, actually, it's not unfortunate. Let me just go ahead and address just a couple of things here that I want to share in my notes. Flock cameras use AI to capture license plates, vehicle details, and store data for up to 30 days in a shared database. The police search to track those movements. While authorities praise them for fighting crime and warn residents to stay vigilant against vandals, critics, including the ACLU, are decrying warrantless massive tracking and cite errors like 71% false alerts in one California city. That's 71 false alerts. I'm going to say that again. 71. Now, where is this at? Well, this is happening in the great state of California, Rosenville. Revealed a 71% error rate in 1,427 alerts over 2 years, causing unnecessary traffic stops. Now, let me be clear on this. Yes, I want us to live in a society where those who harm children, kidnap children, hurt children, criminals, thieves, murderers, people who do assault, that kind of nature, hit and run people, I want them to be held accountable for the fullest extent of the law, innocent until proven guilty, of course, because we live in a system of rules and laws. But what I don't want is massive surveillance. And what I don't want is a system where in one area together, 71% error rate. And I don't want to hear about, oh, well, that's just one area. Actually, let's talk about how police, human error, have been stalking. And there's been numerous incidents across the country in red and blue states, small towns, big cities, of cops and sheriffs abusing this power, stalking people. I'm going to repeat this again. In March, Hard Lens Media did a video in which one YouTuber exposed 90,000 cameras. Boy, oh boy, I wish more people were alerted when Hard Lens Media goes live so that all of you all 59,000 plus of you, hey, we're getting close to 60K. If we get to 60K, I'll wear a manly man's kilt for one whole week. Haha. To get the views. But actually, delay a warning. 90,000 cameras, easily accessible, hackable. Hey, do you want to play the lottery? Maybe there's a good chance one of those cameras is in your neighborhood. A camera focused on a playground where your kids or grandkids play at, or maybe at a coffee shop where you go at, or maybe at a hunting and sporting goods store. Hey, Second Amendment people, gonna call you out again. Shouldn't you be the most vocal about this? Why would there a flock camera be focused on a hunting and sports goods store? Right? Why would that be there? We're being spied in on, and it's bigger than just Flock. There's other cameras. Shout out to Dr. Nick and a few other people in my Discord for bringing this information up. So our right to privacy is being infringed upon. So there's AI error, human error, and the very fact that scumbags can hack into these cameras or cameras. Because who's to say? To quote the Hound from Game of Thrones when he laid the truth down on Brianna Tarth, you stupid bitch, there's no such thing as safe. Because there isn't. Now, I want to play this video. I'm not responsible for third-party videos. I want to say that this is for journalistic, entertainment, social commentary purposes, because one YouTuber, Tyler Oliver, took the question to the streets about Flock's cameras' AI license plates. And guess what? It's a raw, unfiltered 5 minutes. There's a full video, which I'll be more than happy to share once I clip this video. The original video will be found in the description box below, and I'll be posting that in the live stream as well later on.
This flock camera being outside your home. And not everyone is happy to see these cameras plastered all over America.
Law enforcement agencies across the country use AI-powered cameras to scan billions of vehicles each month, often without drivers even knowing they're being recorded.
Milwaukee police officer is accused of using flock safety cameras to search for a lover's location.
These drone video shows officers approach him in the driveway and handcuff him in seconds. But they had the wrong man.
A 6-year-old was forced out of her car, down onto the pavement, and held at gunpoint, all because an AI-powered camera misread a license plate.
Sergeant Jamie Milliam came to my door, accused me of a $25 package theft.
False targeting. Listen, if the AI can make an error, if humans are going to abuse it, who's to say it won't set you up, one of my viewers, for a crime you didn't commit? And I say this to the left and right. I don't care where you politically align. This is a big red flag for every single American. Dare I say it, hey, it's one of the come together moments where we just do a timeout and realize that we're being spied in by the government and corporations. You know, PBD, Patrick Bet David. I played a video, which again, I got the jackboot of censorship because no one's being alerted when Hardlands Media uploads videos. They had a debate, but I guess the entire panel agreed that flock cameras were A-OK, which means it's A-OK for you guys to get screwed up the wazoo. It's great. Isn't it great? Corporations that own our politicians can help pass laws to put more flock cameras, or either that other corporations that are like Flock to do the same. Isn't it great? You're losing your privacy. But kid, it's okay to have cameras. Oh, it's okay to have 1984. Just shut up, do nothing. But don't you dare step out of line, honey child.
You know we have cameras in that town, and you can't get a breath of fresh air in or out of that place without us knowing, correct?
Okay.
This should scare every single person.
The American people are not someone who can be controlled.
It's called Flock for a reason, because they treat us like animals.
But do these cameras prevent crime, solve crime, or
Mastermind. Safe is where you keep your gold and your adult magazines. What kind of magazines? Corn on the cob magazines. What?
just record it? Can police departments be trusted with access to a growing network of over 100,000 plus cameras all over America? How often do these cameras make mistakes that put innocent people's lives at risk? Who's responsible when they do? And what exactly are we sacrificing our privacy for? While I investigate, I hired a private investigator to ensure the Flock's CEO, Garrett Langley, wasn't committing any crime or cheating on his wife. Surely he won't mind sacrificing some privacy in the interest of public safety if he has nothing to hide.
I want eyes on him. Every move, every plate number, every address, every breath.
I'm going to tell this to my viewing audience. Do not do what the person in the video is doing. Come on. Just don't be doing that. All right. but it is an interesting commentary on what comes next.
In 4K. Let's see how you like being spied on, Garrett.
While the private investigator I hired is surveilling the CEO of Flock, let's go to the Flock capital
A private dick, not a public dick.
of America, Houston, Texas, and see how they feel about these cameras all over their city.
Dr. Nick, I know you're from Texas. Texas better represent. Listen, Texas, you got a stereotype. Don't mess with Texas. Show us what you do. King of the Hill style. Revival.
Have you seen like these cameras everywhere tracking her?
I didn't even notice that. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, you didn't even notice that?
We're just asking folks if they want more cameras or less cameras out here in Houston.
Less. Less, way less.
Way less?
Less.
Less?
Yeah.
It'll be more.
More?
More cameras.
More. Probably more.
Yeah? And why?
Because I feel like if we have a record of everything, then there would be less, allegations going on and more proof.
Más cameras? Would you prefer there are more cameras in the area? Yeah?
Less cameras, they don't help for anything, bro. That red light, I be passing it all the time, so I don't want no camera.
All right, hey, fool, shut your mouth. Como estás, pendejo? Keep your mouth closed. Don't self-snitch.
You don't want any cameras?
I mean, more cameras.
More cameras like this?
Yes.
I would probably say less, my personal opinion.
I would say less. I mean, I see a lot of them up already, man.
We don't need any more.
I've seen them on the news. I'm like, I don't really care. Again, I don't think the amount matters. It's just what they're using it for, who's using it.
Do they make you feel safer or unsafe?
Unsafe.
It's debatable.
More safe.
Safe.
It could depend if they're actually going to do something, with all the stuff that goes on downtown.
Sure.
See, at nighttime, it's more safe.
More safer. I feel like I'm being stalked, bro.
You feel you're being stalked?
Yeah.
Public-wise, yes. Finding somebody, yes. Abductions, yes.
Okay.
But like for traffic stops and tickets, then no.
Depending on whether...
That's where they're going to make their bread and butter, mostly with traffic stops. Because, hey, my audience, I'm a Chicagoan. No duh, kid, you're from Chicago. Yeah, ask me how I feel about the red light stop cameras. Ask me how I feel. Ask me how I feel. You know what? In fact, hold on. This video sums it up properly. Here's how I feel about those red light stop cameras.
And here's what I think about it.
Thank you, my dear.
Connected towards like...
What if they're connected to some cop beating his meat looking at a photo of you?
No.
Yeah, well, yeah, hey, he's on the beat. Got to beat the meat. Sorry, ladies. It is what it is.
Goes down. Do these cameras stop going down?
Not at all. You hardly even see police out here stopping stuff.
Okay.
Let's say...
Yeah? You feel like you're being stalked?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Privacy's being invaded.
I think it would be less safe because it's kind of invasion.
An invasion of your privacy?
Yeah. I mean, it's too much already.
Yeah, I mean, it don't matter, man. I see a lot up already anyway, so...
We do not like being watched all the time, no.
I think there are two sides to it, like obviously there are cases where it can help. And I think that those are good. But of course, you have willingly letting the government kind of keep track of us. So I don't like the idea of just willingly giving in and letting the government, you know what I mean? It's
Sure.
like we're not even fighting at this point. They just, whether they spy on us or not, at least before we didn't know, but now it's kind of like it's in our face.
Literally in your face.
Exactly. So I've kind of had mixed opinions about it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to use it the right way, yeah, sure, go ahead.
And do you feel like your privacy is being invaded at all?
No.
Okay.
Privacy is a human right, and I don't think that it should matter whether I have something to hide or not. I don't have anything to hide, but when I close the curtains in my house, I don't have anything to hide. I just don't want, I want privacy, which is a human right.
Same.
Honestly, no. I think if you're in public, man, and, anywhere, everyone's a streamer now, everyone walks around with cameras. Yeah, it's happening everywhere. So if you're in public.
So, I mean, to stop crime, seriously, crime is going to happen no matter what. I mean, I don't give what kind of security systems you have, it's still going to happen.
Exactly. Sorry. Listen. Dr. Nick is right. What's wrong with good old CCTV cameras? Like, again, banks have cameras. Government buildings have the cameras. Private businesses have the cameras. And everyone's got an iPhone, cell phone, smartphone, Androids, beep, boop, beep. We all got the smartphones. We're all spying on each other. And don't worry, the NSA is always spying on you through your cell phones. Now at these flocks, it's an open-air prison. Sounds familiar to someplace. Don't worry. You guys never heard about it because it's going to be blown off the map, right? Because, hey, spying in on people, it's the right thing to do. And targeting people, profiling people for crimes they did not commit, that's the right thing to do. How many times do I need to repeat this message over and over again? Our privacy is being invaded. Our privacy is being denied. And in turn, if they're willing to remove the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all of our amendments, I mean, I was talking about this Garland Nixon on the Jimmy Dore show. We're losing our right for privacy and our right as sovereign, independent citizens. And yes, we all must follow federal and state laws to live in a civilized society. But what does it say about local, state, and federal government and local authorities and the judicial system if there's a full embrace of the flock cameras? Can I ask a question? If there were flock cameras on the estates and properties of Jeffrey Epstein, could we have access for those, please? Because I want to know who went inside the apartments, the big old mansions, the ranches where Epstein and his fantastic friends were at. I want to know who was there dancing it up. Right? Can we get that? Oh, wait, no. But you could be targeted. And your silent, obedient consent means it's A-okay.